But game
Yep.
number 4 has just started, spawning in the 9 o'clock position of the map. We find a purple Zerg player for mYi. It is Autumn. And he is fighting against the green Zerg god in the bottom right hand corner, the 5 o'clock position. It is going to be Senin from SForge. And, well, I've gotten a lot of respect for this guy over the course of this of the past few months that I've been joining SForge. He's just surprised me continuously. It would be a shame if he would not get into Challenger League or even Premier League this season, or at least next season. That would be very surprising for me.
2015 region lock. Everyone's waiting to see how Koreans gonna get their visas, or importantly, not get their visas. But I'm pretty sure some Koreans will manage to squeeze inside each regions, or the American region, the European region. But most definitely, sending really good player is gonna. I really want to see him in WCS.
Yeah.
Not even challenger. I want to see him Premier, managing to, not deciding. Putting up with a lot of pressure that players can have in such higher leagues, and he definitely deserves to be amongst them. Played for a lot of time, grandmaster for quite a lot of time, managing to beat players like Trainer, as he said. Tefel, I'm pretty sure he won versus him in the last Go for SC2. And overall, really good player.
Exactly, and well, in the past 2 months, I believe that he has beaten. I'm pretty I'm sure he beat Liquid Hero. He's also beat Invictus Gaming's XY. That was from the Red Bull Battleground qualifiers, and in season number 3 WCS qualifiers, he got to the last round before qualifying twice out of the 3 qualifiers.
Ouch, that's gotta hurt.
So he was so incredibly close, but just in the last games, he just faced really good players. I cannot name them right now. I'm completely. Well, it's been a while. That's mostly the reason. But let's see what are these players up to right now in this game. Everything is looking pretty standard and very much mirrored for these 2 players. Supply is dead even. Build order is dead even, and both players even gonna go for gas at pretty much the exact same timing.
Yeah, so opening it up, we're a little bit safe and a little bit aggressive with the, not aggressive, or even more safer with this fast juggling speed from most of our players.
Okay, this is weird.
Did Senin faked out a gas first? I think that he wanted his opponent to scout it and fake it. But Autumn spawned in a better position as for the scouting purposes, if that was gonna go for. And let's see how it's gonna roll out.
Yeah, he still did not put any of the workers. Finally, he puts workers on that gas geyser, but Zergling speed is already on the way for Autumn. So that means that this gas geyser was already sitting there for over a minute before it finally got used to mine from. I'm very curious on the motivation for that, but Senin did get some extra queens out. It looks like he really didn't trust his opponent right there. But we do see a very quick Bane nest come through. And Senin did get the scout of that too.
Yep, so he knows what he's up against. I'm gonna try to be really aggressive in the early parts of the game. And this one Zergling will manage to scout almost everything, but not before he gets shot down by this queen.
Yeah, the queen does get the kill. And that means that only the overlords can be used at this point. Senin will still keep a close eye on the front. We'll see that there's a Spinecrawler even coming up. And that is also indicative of Autumn not intending to be fully ready to fully commit to an attack on Senin's base. And he's getting those extra gas geysers pretty early on.
Yeah, pretty fast. I want to say even standard for ZVT timing 2 gas geysers, like about the 6-30 minute block. But once again, we're gonna see what he's gonna do. Maybe he's gonna try to even be defensive with that, but I'm not sure that's the case. I mean, 9 workers on gas geysers throughout the map, and he's gonna go head up to these 4 gas geysers.
Yeah, Autumn is gonna go for Mutalisk.
Yeah.
There's the only reason, the only way that he can spend all that gas without evolution chambers, without a Roach Warren, that is going to be with Mutalisk. So he is gonna go for that Spire immediately after that lair finishes up. And there we go, it does get put down. And now the tables have turned. Let's see how Senin is going to be able to defend against his third hatchery is going to be denied in this game. There's no way that that Senin is going to be able to hold on. There are roaches on the way, just like a full wall off. It looks like. Yeah, it does cancel it right there. The third base does get cancelled. Drone gets killed off, but with the roaches already in position, I don't really think that Autumn can get any damage done. But this time he's going to have the advantage with the hatchery. And let's see if Senin is going to be able to get the damage done. Roach speed is halfway of the way done. So is that +1 missile attack. And the Zerglings do get into the mineral line. That's pretty annoying. Baneling does detonate.
Pretty annoying as well.
Yeah, but the Baneling detonation not really being used. A lot of those drones extremely low on health. But the Zerglings do not finish the job. They're being retreated back home.
Yeah, but look at this. A lot of roaches gonna send out into the Autumn second base. I mean, there's just few Zerglings over here, and the spine crawls are almost done. But the roach is already knocking out the door. Gonna target fire a lot. No, looks like gonna go back and return. Maybe to deny or kill the third base. If he manages to get that, it would be awesome for him. But 6 Mutalisk in the production tab.
Yeah, and did you see the difference that that Senin, well, in how Senin is responding to this style and how Senin defended instead of Autumn? Because when those roaches hit the natural base of Autumn, the Spire was not even done yet. While when Raynor went for that natural base, the Mutalisks were pretty much already out and poking at those roaches. And now these roaches even have speed at this point. So they can just try maybe even go for a run by. First Spinecrawler already falls, denying the mining from that natural base completely. Is he just going to go into the main base, or where is he going to go? Queen falls.
Yeah.
Nice pick off right there. But yeah, those roaches, they are very low on health and they will get picked off very quickly. Supply is still being pretty much even. And only 4 workers were killed off. Third base for Senin about to finish up, but he does not have any anti-air in that position. He's getting Spore Crawlers in his natural base, but this third base, it will probably just be killed off.
Yeah, but I think most important thing that the creep is done. Oh, look at this run by from Autumn. He's gonna try to do a lot of damage in the main base. And looks like he managed to get some juicy drones, and the third base obviously falls down really fast to the Mutalisk. But now with 5 Hydralisks out in the map and 5 on the way, 10 Hydralisks versus 10 Mutalisk, at least at the moment, sounds pretty good for Senin. He's not that far behind in this game. And the supply is obviously in his favor, but Autumn with the units in the sky, obviously the Mutalisk is gonna have a little bit more easier time.
Yeah, with those Hydralisks coming out, those Mutalisks are not going to be viable for a very long time. The Spore Crawlers are edging closer to the edge of the creep, and those Mutalisks are not in numbers where you can really start contesting them. But at this point, Autumn needs to transition. He's getting that Roach Warren and he's starting his +1/+1 upgrades. But remember, the +2 attack upgrade for Senin is already halfway of the way done. So he's going to have a very nice upgrade advantage for quite some time. Does get another cancel on that hatchery, but that's going to be the last time that that hatchery will get cancelled.
Yeah, but the drone was saved, which is quite nice from him. And now he's gonna maybe counterattack, gonna get this oversave, which is really nice. And now he's gonna see the Mutalisk, we're gonna go fly into, and I don't think that Autumn's gonna want to go here. He can find himself in a not a good spot, but he will manage to survive another day with the Mutalisk 4. And yeah. So once again, now this transition of Autumn to this +1/+1 roaches, I don't think that it's gonna be hard for him to defend if Senin is gonna go for a counter attack. It looks like he's doing a lot of nice amount of damage with the Mutalisk, keeping him in bay. Yeah,
exactly, but he cannot do any damage. That's gonna be very painful for him. Because those Mutalisks, they are going to be useless in a straight-up Roach Hydra versus Roach battle that is going to command very quickly. And look at that Spore Crawler trying to move across the map. It's not even going to be taken out. Those Mutalisks do not have enough time for that because the Hydralisks are getting closer. Oh, you should just micro that back a little bit, but the Roach count for Senin is just overwhelming here.
Yeah,
those
and the
Mutalisks, the moment they
roaches
get close, they're going to get taken
Yeah,
out.
the +2 roaches versus the +0/+0 of Autumn's look like the positioning of the Zergling, of Senning is way better. Either with the roaches, all the upgrades, all the army composition is just a little bit too much for Autumn to be facing against.
Those mules were such a big investment, and they just were useless in this one-on-one battle. You have to be careful not to let those roaches of Autumn to get close to the Hydalis of Senin. Taking out this third base is huge. All of the drones, they were saved, I believe. Yes, but without a base to mine from there, not going to do a whole lot. Autumn just going to go for the counterattack, and let's see how that is going to work out for him. Because he still has a few spine crawlers at the top of this ramp. But Senin might just return back home, knows that this is coming. And I don't think that this base should be able to be taken out.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of roaches over here, and a lot of drones. They're gonna try to starfire him. But Senin is gonna try to somehow manage to won't let his base get killed. Oh, it's pretty low in health. 170, 120, 43. Oh, the base falls down, and a nice pickup from Autumn.
There's also a few roaches making it inside the main base, and those roaches, you cannot just A-move them because the range is so incredibly small that they'll just get congested into all of those chokes. But Senin even gonna get his fourth base, does not care that Autumn knows about this. He's sending those Hydalis right there, and he's gonna take out that Overlord most likely. No. Looks like he just had enough. 25 supply more, and he has the better tech with those Hydalis doing the extra DPS from behind, and that upgrade advantage. He's still well, it's still now 2-1. No, let's see. It's 2-1 against 1-1. So let's see how much damage Senin's going to be able to do with that upgrade lead and the supply lead at this point. Again, we see Autumn going for that counterattack, and this base is going to get cancelled, but there are at least now 2 spine crawlers to help him buffer a little bit of the damage, and Autumn is going to lose his own third base here too.
Yeah, looks like we're going to go for base split scenario over here, and I want to say that Senin's position is a little bit better. He has a +2 versus +1. He has a fourth base, delaying a little bit, and now actually the drones being transferred from Autumn. The question is, what's gonna happen?
Yeah. Well, Senin is actually mining from that third base. There's only one roach being very annoying right there. So he has some drones that can get out pretty easily. But look at all of those drones being slaughtered by Senin. Only a few make it out, but only one is enough to build a hatchery on a different side of the map. And a lot of tech is falling. I believe that the roach horn was already taken out. And Senin does not have a whole lot of tech. Yeah, the Spire is still here. That's the only useful unit you can make at this point. But it's gonna fall.
Yeah, but he's also pretty subscribed up pretty hard. And it looks like Autumn is gonna lose his main base. Obviously, he's gonna lose this. But now, with the much better positioning from Senin, he also managed to get the evolution chain, which is the most important part. No +2 for Autumn.
Look at all those spine crawlers inside the main base, buying him so much time, and so many roaches went down because of them. And looking at the structure stat, there's only there's 2 hatcheries building right now for Autumn, not a single finish building. And that hatchery being found.
Yeah, and now Senin,
he's got them both.
Yeah, he's gonna see them both, and I mean, Senin doesn't care about the main base. He has the third base up, even though, wait, no third base from him. What are the drones? Alright, a lot of drones, but he doesn't have enough minerals for that. Looks like if he manages to get that, he will win the game. Obviously, he has a hatchery of his own, and Autumn gonna lose this hatchery and this game.
Yeah, there's it. End of the game.
Wow.
By elimination of the building, Senin takes another game. This is second game that he takes. But it's gonna be match point for SForge.